Hey Grande Live, this is your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by Grande Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything2Digital.com, and Direct Music Source. NEOAHEC, Northeast Oregon Area Health Education Center, is a company up at Eastern Oregon University that focuses on bringing health professionals to rural towns in Oregon. Here's a quick clip from a local doctor about what NEOAHEC is and why it's important.
I was recruited here to Enterprise in 1980. And this is actually the only place I've ever practiced. At times I've been the only physician in the county, so I've had to do more than just internal medicine here. Well, medicine is changing, but people still need medical care in frontier areas. And the AHEC has just been essential in keeping our medical community going. Dr. Ewis and I, we were just at our wits' end, ready to leave in the mid-'80s. Having residents, having training, having the rural health bill passed, having people at least recognize the problem has kind of revitalized us. And being able to teach residents has kind of revitalized us too. Their questions keep us on our toes and keep us connected with them. So to me, the AHECs have been essential in continuing medical care in the frontier areas.
Now here's the scoop. In June, NEOAHEC is having what's called their MedQuest camp. MedQuest is a week-long camp which invites kids and youths to come up, stay at EOU in the dorms, and job shadow health professionals already practicing in their local towns. Here's a quick video snippet they put together about their camp. The event is open to all high school students completing grades 9 through 12 who are interested in careers in healthcare. There's a cost to the camp, but there's scholarships for those people who aren't quite rich enough to afford it. But here's the dealio. The deadline is March 16th, so if you're interested in signing up, to be sure to get a hold of them. They can be reached at their website or by their phone at this here number. And by the way, this title story was brought to you by... And now, here's this week's Grande Film Reviews with Jeannie, Josh, and Bridger. This week on Grande Film Reviews, they did an Oscar recap, and here's a couple segments of the video which they talk about the Oscars.
It's a weird year for lead actresses because all of them, except Emma Stone, were like kind of obscure films.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I know, based on the fact that Meryl Streep is Meryl Streep, and like Natalie Portman always does a good job, and it's a biopic, so
The Academy loves those.
they love those. I know that she was not the best performance.
Oh yeah, I'm big plan. I'm gonna watch Jackie because I have a feeling Natalie Portman got snubbed.
Yeah.
That's my first kind of inkling on that.
Yeah, the French
I
actress.
really like Emma Stone. I do.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
it has
think
nothing
she's
to do
lovely.
with her
Really
as a
talented.
person.
Yeah.
I just think it's unfortunate that her big Oscar went to a role that was a singing and dancing role that she could neither sing nor dance in. Like, come on, man! If you're gonna give someone an Oscar, at least make sure they know how to do the role that they're supposed to be doing. Come on.
Yeah.
She's so full of personality, and that's great. She really brought that, and that's amazing. But what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with like I really like her, but that was not her best performance.
It wasn't, and it's a shame. Like honestly, I think she should have won an Oscar. I mean, I think that her performance in Birdman was better than her performance in this one.
Oh,
But
I do think that there were some other really good screenplays in that category, but the thing about the Moonlight one, which was so amazing, is that it wrote the one character that was played by 3 different actors, and just from the script alone, they gave a very similar performance, so it was completely believable. And it's amazing that the 3 actors didn't see each other at all that whole time, and yet they played the same person completely convincingly.
And it's crazy to me that they had a 6-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 26. Trevante Adams, I think, portrayed 26. Was
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
Yeah, and it's really cool. The cool thing about Trevante Adams is he's high in demand right now. The guy that played Black, he's already going to be in like 3 different films in the next two or 3
Completely
years.
deserved.
Yeah, completely deserved.
Completely
he was
deserved.
Probably the best part of the movie, in my opinion.
Oh,
So,
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
The rest of this discussion can be watched on Friday on the Grande Live's Facebook page.
So, what's going on this week in the Valley? Well, Art Center East is hosting the upcoming exhibit called So It Begins. For some of Eastern Oregon University's junior art students, this will be the first time they'll have displayed their art in a gallery setting. The show includes paintings, ceramics, and mixed media projects, and it will be held at, like I said, Art Center East in the Grande. This is the last weekend of Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat at the Elgin Opera House, and let me tell you, it's fantastic. Unless you're a stuffy religious person who can't handle when Bible stories aren't told in KJV Old English directly translated from the Septuagint. Then don't go. You'll hate it, just like you hate everything else fun in life. For tickets, call the Elgin Opera House or visit their website. If there's one thing Anthony Lakes is good at, it's having fun. And Anthony Lakes is having a Snow Blast celebration this Saturday that will include a dummy downhill race, a big air contest, potato sack race, barbecue, live music, and more. So throw on your snow pants and winter tires and drive up to Anthony Lakes this Saturday for food, tunes, and an overall good time. In sports, the LeGrand Tigers girls basketball season came to a close last Saturday, but for the first time since 2009, the Lady Tigers won't be dancing in March for the 4A OSAA playoffs. Number 3 seed North Bend used a huge third period to defeat LeGrand 53-49 in the 4A state playoff game. Leading the way was Larissa Jensen, who tallied 13 points. The LeGrand boys basketball team, on the other hand, earned the number 1 seed into the OSAA 4A boys playoff 2 weeks ago when they defeated Ontario 69-53, winning the Greater Oregon League district title as well as the regular season title. LeGrand is set to face 15th seeded Tillamook on Friday, March 3rd, tomorrow, with tip-off scheduled for 6 p.m. And here's Evan and Chris to bring you around the mountain in 90 seconds.
I'm Evan House.
I'm Chris Duarte.
This is Around the Mountain in about 90 seconds. The 13th ranked men's basketball team won their CCC quarterfinal game last week against Warren Pacific 84-58. In the semifinals, the Mountaineers fell to 8 seed Corbin 190. Leading the way for EOU was senior guard Kentrell Washington, who tallied a combined 37 points and 19 rebounds in both games. The team finds out this week about an at-large bid into the NAIA tournament in Point Lookout, Missouri.
Women's basketball with the automatic qualifier book, that didn't stop them from running the table and winning the whole CCC tournament. In the first 2 rounds, they beat Corbin and Oregon Tech, where Maya Ayu Diaz averaged 19 points and 9 rebounds and was recently named CCC Player of the Week. Last night, the Mounties wrapped it all up by going on the road to Ashland and beating the number 6 Raiders 74-69. The team made 12 three-pointers while the bench came up huge with 43 points. The Mounties find out Wednesday their seeding and who they play in the NAIA tournament being held in Sioux City, Iowa.
This weekend, the Mountaineers softball team took 3 of 4 games to Northwest Nazarene. EOU swept Friday, winning Game 1 8-5 and Game 2 11-0 in 5 innings with a 1-hitter pitched by Haley Klein. On Saturday, Blue and Gold split the day, taking Game 1 7-4, with a grand slam coming from Chelsea Spanier. The Mountaineers then lost Game 2 10-9 in walk-off fashion.
Last but not least, a special shout out to men's wrestling, Matt Wynn, Mark Kabbalah, and Eric Fan, who will be in Topeka, Kansas this weekend for nationals, and also the EOU track and field team who will be in Tennessee for nationals as well. That's a wrap for EOU Athletics. Stay tuned next week as we take you around the mound in about 90 seconds.
For more information, visit us at www.eusports.com.
And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. This roundup was brought to you by Grand Ronde Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything2Digital.com, and Direct Music Source. Please like and share this video and tune into LaGrandeLive.tv for more local content.